It's 22 years
Wow.
now, going on 23. I know, I have to update that.
Oh, that's right, but you know your way around the kitchen. That is my point. And this item is, I gotta tell you, when we say multitasker, this is going to become your best friend in the kitchen. It may not look like a whole lot, but man, does this set pack a punch. It's K43740 from CooksEssentials. It's our 2-piece multi-fork utensil set. How about a clearance price of $16.68 and 4 easy payments of $4.17 for both pieces? You get the large and you get the small. These are really something special, aren't they?
They are something special, and people know these as turning forks or granny forks. This is what we call a mashing fork as well. And when you look at the design of it, you see that the tines are actually rounded and smooth. It's stainless steel. This is dishwasher safe.
Nice.
And it's a multitasker because it's going to do everything from just beating eggs very, very quickly like this, to mashing potatoes, making guacamole, even using it as an assistant for something like this, which is delicate fish. Now, our power cut out, unfortunately, on this,
Oh,
but
dear.
I just want you to see that you can actually use it to lift and turn delicate things very, very easily. So you're going to find these absolutely invaluable. Once you start using them in your kitchen, you're going to be like, how did I live without this?
Well, and as I look at the eggs, as I look at the, oh, I love avocados, even the potatoes, these are things that I think often we reach for a hand mixer, which is fine, but that's one extra step you have to take. When you get these home, everything is right at the end of your fingertip. It's easy to use, and really, these are fantastic because they're going right in the dishwasher.
That's right, into the dishwasher. So many tasks, from mashing potatoes to, look at this. Sometimes what we do with our guacamole is we tend to whip it. Sometimes people like to do this in a food processor. I think the best way to do it is just to crush it gently like this. You still have some chunkiness to it.
I was going to say, I love the chunks of avocado.
Yes.
Oh, avocado, it's early, here we go.
Yeah.
In the guacamole, and this is a great way to do it because you are able to really, manage what's going on in that bowl.
Exactly. So over here, I'm going to have you make the vinaigrette.
Absolutely.
Because you've got your vinegar down here, and all you're going to do is beat that, and we're just going to add some oil in. You're going to see very quickly how that thickens. And what it's doing is it's really doing an emulsification for us. So we're using this like a whisk in this case, which is really a great thing. So you can see how quickly that got thick, and it became a beautiful vinaigrette so quickly. Over here, these potatoes are still warm, and I'm taking the large fork in to mash them down, and then what are we going to do? We're going to add some butter, some bacon.
Everything's better with butter. Let's face it.
Yes, some sour cream in here, right, and then we can use that fork to blend all of that together. So when the potatoes come out of the stock pot and they're nice and warm and they're soft and they're ready to mash, we can do that sort of rustic mashed potato, and you can see how this fork is going to assist you in this task as well.
Well, and now think about it. We've talked about the hand mixer. You've talked about the whisk. This can replace the spatula with the salmon. There are so many uses for this, and you're not just getting one, but you are getting 2. And we're talking about stainless steel, 4 easy payments of less than $5. But keep in mind, this is also 20% off the QVC sale price. These are the items you're going to come back to again and again. I might almost say pick up a couple of sets because you'll love them, get some for your friends, and now when you've got one set in the dishwasher, you've got another set to go to.
That's right, and you'll start even using these on the barbecue as a turning fork on the barbecue. It really is a great idea. Here we just have a little bit of pancake batter, so think about that. I could get the hand mixer out or even use a whisk, but I'm not going to get the smooth result that I'm getting here. I don't get the lumpiness. I'm actually getting a very good blend on this. Over here, if you want to beat those eggs, we're going to actually do an egg wash for those chicken pieces. And so our fingers are never going to touch the raw chicken, the flour, the breadcrumb, or the egg. It's really, really incredible.
And that's a great, because look at the size of these. I will tell you that the small one that I'm using right here, or the medium we're calling this, 10.5 inches high. The large is 12.5 inches high. When I used my regular fork out of my drawer to do this and to coat the chicken, it gets all over me too. This is a great way, you're right, to keep your hands clean.
Yeah, exactly. So what we do is we take the raw chicken then, using both forks. I'll use the large one to coat it with the flour like this, very quickly, by the way, and then we'll just go right into the egg wash. I'll grab them all. That's incredible right there.
Nice.
And then you can grab the next ones and then put them right into the breadcrumb. And You never have to touch anything. You're not going to cross-contaminate anybody. You're not going to get anybody sick. That is an incredible thing right there.
Look at how
that.
easy these are to use.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, they look super sturdy. They are super lightweight. This is all about a piece that multitasks and helps you do multiple things. Should I just throw it back on here?
Yeah,
again?
absolutely. Yeah, that's perfect.
Multiple things in the kitchen. So the more that you can get use out of something, I think the better the deal. And the fact that this is coming home for 4 easy payments of $4.17 is pretty fantastic. So these are pieces, here we go. You can prep, you can cook, you can serve.
Right. And here we're just using it to pull the pork away from the bone. This just came out of a braising pan, and you can see that we can use then either the large or the small fork to pull that pork away from the bone and shred that for the sauce. So that's a nice thing.
Nice.
Over here, we're going to use it just to toss the spaghetti and the pasta together. So we've got the sauce, the meatballs, and the pasta. So we can do a nice coating, and then look at that. We can add our cheese now and really coat that in.
Who else is hungry besides me? Chef Joe, do you deliver?
Oh yeah, and pasta at 4 in the morning.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that goes for dinner as well as a cocktail.
That's right.
No
There's
worries here.
Nothing wrong with that.
These are from Cooks Essentials, and if you are not familiar with Cooks Essentials, that is a line you'll find here at QVC. It is our signature brand of high-quality cookware, and we're talking about, pots, pans, serving pieces, but when you can get home a set, and we talked about this earlier, Julia Child, she was a big fan of something like this.
Yeah, she had a utility fork like this, which we called her mashing fork. And so in the early days when she was doing the French chef in 1961, 1962, you'll see her probably holding one of those forks and using it in the kitchen. She was a big fan of that. Over here, we're just going to use it when the rice is done, just to fluff the rice and get that, so make sure that the rice is not sticking. So that's a really nice thing too.
Fluff your rice, serve your pasta, get the pork off the bone, you do the chicken, it whisks, it's your hand mixer. We could keep going on and on and on. 200 have been picked up. Please go ahead and get yours ordered today. K43740, you're getting that 2-piece set, the medium and the large, 4 easy payments of $4.17. Please get them home and enjoy.
Thank you.
And here's some information on that item we were talking about a little bit earlier if you want to